Hey everybody, Manga Chris here. Glad you guys could make it. So today's video is all about anime. This is my anime collection video. I figured I should probably do one since I did that that manga haul, not manga haul, but that manga collection video. Was it a week ago? I can't quite remember, but that video did really good. I'm glad you guys really liked that one. A little bit of housekeeping. On my Instagram at MangamanChris, we just hit, I'm not sure if we passed it, but I know we've hit it. We just hit 500 followers on the Instagram page. That's great. It's fantastic. Awesome. And I know here we just passed, I believe, 160 subscribers, which is super cool. Super cool. So that's all great news. I will be doing something a little special to celebrate. I'm not quite sure what I'm going to do yet. Just give me a couple days to figure it all out. Most likely, I'll be doing it on the Instagram page. That's just because I know how to do that better. I'm not really sure how community posts will work on YouTube. I haven't really done one. I need to still work around with that a little bit, do some experimenting and some learning on that end. But I will be doing something special to celebrate, just sort of combining both. But that's great news. It was a great thing to wake up to on a Sunday before I had to go into work. Yes, that made my day. That was awesome. Thank you all. And so yeah, let's get into the video proper. So as I said before, this is my anime collection, not as big as my manga collection, as you guys will see. So this video will probably be a little bit shorter, but I do want to get more anime. Usually what my process is for getting anime is, if there's a show I'm interested in that I'm like around 70% sure, 80% sure that I think I'm gonna like, I'll get the anime on Blu-ray, if it's not, super expensive. Or if it's an anime that I really like, I'll get the Blu-ray just to have it physical, just in case it gets pulled from like a streaming service, because I know that happens a lot. And I like collecting physical things. When I get video games, I try to get the physicals. My Switch collection is like that. 90% of all my Switch games I own physically, but that's besides the point. This is my anime collection. So I just grabbed off the top of the stack, and so it looks like the first couple are going to be DVDs. I try to get Blu-ray, I'm a stickler for picture quality and special features, and Blu-rays are really good for that. But if I really like an anime and it's not a Blu-ray, I'm not against getting it on DVD, because you can play DVDs in a Blu-ray player, which is great. But, so let's get the DVDs out of the way. So we've got the complete collection of Azumanga Daioh, the animation. I recently watched through this because I had finished the manga, and it's a pretty good adaptation. Definitely not as quick paced as the manga. The manga was a little bit snappier. The dialogue in this is pretty spot on to the manga, but sometimes certain sketches just seem like they drag out a little bit longer, just like a few seconds longer than they need to. That's my really only complaint with this, but it was really good. I enjoyed it, and I recommend you guys check out the anime or the manga, because they're both really good. So next up, we've got Golden Boy. Now this is an old anime. It's from 1995. Not necessarily old, but older. 1995. It's an OVA series. It's only 6 episodes, but the main reason I got this is most of us have seen clips of this anime somewhere on the internet. It's very funny, very raunchy at times. It's an OVA series, so it's got a lot. It's got a little bit of everything. But I mainly got it because I really like the art style. I don't know why. I just really like the 90s, like early, sometimes late 90s anime art style. I really like that art style just in general. But that's the main reason I got this, and I watch it. It's pretty funny. The dub is a bit rough, but it's an old anime, so I was expecting the dub not to be the greatest, but it's fine, I guess. But very funny. I hope it gets a Blu-ray. I doubt it will. I really doubt it will. But Golden Boy, on DVD. Check that out; it's pretty funny. Now we've hit the biggest franchise I have in my anime collection, and that is Ghost in the Shell. So first off, we've got the original movie, the 25th anniversary edition. Really like this movie. In fact, I'm probably gonna watch it tomorrow. At least the day of filming, I'm probably gonna watch this tomorrow. I've really wanted to watch this again. Very good. I hope people check this out. It's very good. I mean, yeah, it's a classic for a reason. Check out Ghost in the Shell. It's just awesome. I don't know why it took me so long to check this out. It's awesome. But yeah, we got the 25th anniversary edition of the first film. I know there's a sequel called, I believe, Ghost in the Shell, just 2 Innocence. I will get that eventually and watch it, but I'm working my way through the rest of this. So continuing Ghost in the Shell, we've got Ghost in the Shell Standalone Complex Season 1. Full season all in, I believe it's 4 discs. I think I'm on disc 2 of this. Yeah. When I'm watching on the Blu-ray, I like to at least try to get through a disc at a time before I like switch it out and watch something else. Just so I can, it's just easier for me to keep track that way. I don't have to like try to remember what episode I'm on. But yeah, in the middle of season 1 of this. Next up, we've got Standalone Complex Second Gig. This is the 2nd season, Standalone Complex. Also 4 disc set. I got both of these for a pretty good deal in a combination with what's next, which is Standalone Complex Solid State Society, which is a movie that was released by Production IG to sort of wrap up the storyline of Standalone Complex. Yeah, there's a lot of S's, a lot of alliteration. So yeah, we've got Solid State Society. Now this is the 3D version, because the film has 2 versions, regular and 3D. This one in particular is only in Japanese with English subtitles, and I believe Cantonese with English subtitles. So this one doesn't have any English dub. And then to correct that little error on my part, we've got the DVD of Solid State Society in a nice steelbook, if I do say so myself, and it's got the soundtrack, which when I opened this up, I was like, oh, soundtrack, who's it by? Yoko Kanno of Cowboy Bebop fame, one of my favorite artists just in general. So I popped this in and listened to it, and it's great. It is fantastic. I really like it. So it's got the soundtrack, it's got the movie, and it's got the special features, 3 discs, and a very nice steelbook. So that is my Ghost in the Shell anime collection thus far. Probably will get Innocence, and I might check out Arise. I know there's mixed feelings about that, but I might just check it out to see what it's all about. So next up, we've got Full Metal Panic Fumofu. Now this is the first anime of Full Metal Panic that I've collected. I plan on getting the rest of it because I really like Full Metal Panic. It's probably my favorite mecha anime. Evangelion is that was the first mecha I watched, and then not necessarily the first mecha I understood, but that was the first one I watched. So that one will hold a special place in my heart. The opening, everyone knows the opening is great, but Fumofu was a really funny watch. It's basically a sort of shoujo rom-com version of the setting of Full Metal Panic with all the characters, and it's very funny, very nice. Highly recommend people check it out. If you're gonna check it out, probably at least watch a couple episodes of the first season just so you can understand who all the characters are if you just want to check out Fumofu. But I highly recommend people watch Full Metal Panic. It's great, it's awesome, and I'm eventually gonna have the rest of it, but I grabbed Fumofu first. Next up, we have probably my favorite sci-fi anime, second favorite sci-fi anime, and that is Space Dandy. Super good. Oh man, I love this show. Super good. So 2 seasons, all in one. Super funny. Surprisingly heartfelt moments at times. And if you watch the special features on this, the stuff that I had to go through to get the simul like cast release going, because this is one of the first anime that Funimation put out that was coming out at the same time dubbed as it was just coming out in general. So watching the special features, like, they had a lot of crunch time putting this show together, and it paid off. The show's great. Highly recommend people check it out. Space Dandy is a dandy guy in space, that's for darn sure. Next up, we've got Black Lagoon. This is all, I believe it's technically 3 seasons. It's 2 seasons and like a collection of episodes. But, yeah, it's 2 seasons and OVA episodes, if I remember right. 29 episodes. Black Lagoon is just great. I recommend people check it out. If you like dark, gritty, kind of funny at times, just super good. Revi's one of my favorite characters of all time, just in general. Love her to death, even if she's a bit crazy. Definitely check out Black Lagoon if you guys get a chance. It's just a great show, man. It's just a great show. If you can't tell, that's the manga behind me, up to date. Waiting for volume 12 coming out, I think, in August. Very, very excited, but get back to the anime. So next up, the next few are what I like to call my Steve Blum collection, because they all share one thing in common, and that is Steve Blum is one of the main characters. So first up, we've got Samurai Champloo. Now this is one of the only anime in my collection that I have not started watching yet. Don't know why, I just haven't gotten around to it. I know it's good. It comes highly recommended from friends of mine. But Steve Blum's in it, and I was like, I gotta get it. He's my favorite voice actor of all time. So yeah, Samurai Champloo. It's samurai. Pretty much all I know about it. I know the opening is really good. I've listened to it a few times. It's really, really nice. Just from a musical perspective. But yeah, Samurai Champloo, the complete series. Next up, we've got The Big O, and this was an anime I had no idea existed. I learned about it from a coworker of mine at work. We were just sort of talking, you know, doing stuff, wasting time, waiting for the shift to end, and we got talking about shows we liked, and he brought up this show, and I was like, I've never heard of that. And he's like, Steve Blum's in it. I was like, sold. Now just tell me about it. And he summed it up pretty spot on, at least for the first season. That's what I've seen of it so far. I haven't started the second season, and I'm quoting him directly here. It's anime Batman, but with steampunk mechs. That was his direct quote, and that's pretty much what it is, and it is fantastic. That's like my best way to describe it. If you guys are interested, just check it out. This was pretty cheap. I think it was on sale for like $12 for, 2 seasons of a pretty good show. The animation style took a little bit to get used to. It looks a lot like the Batman animated series, and I think that's what they were going for. But it's really good. There's a bit of mystery, there's mechs, really cool mechs. It's a bit sci-fi. It's just really cool. Recommend you guys check it out. The Big O. And rounding off the Steve Blum collection, we've got Cowboy Bebop, the complete series, along with the movie, which was surprisingly hard to find on Blu-ray. Surprisingly hard. And I think this is a European copy. Region 0, but it's a European copy. So it'll still play on my Blu-ray player, but anyway, Cowboy Bebop, both the movie and the anime. I mean, what hasn't been said about Cowboy Bebop? There's not really much I can say about it that is new, bring anything new to the conversation. I mean, it's a classic for a reason. If you guys haven't watched it yet, you should watch it. Just go and watch it. It's on Netflix. I know the live action is nah. I haven't checked it out personally. I know people who both like it and don't like it. So, if you guys are interested in live action, go watch it. I hope you enjoy it. Get something out of it. But the regular anime is on Netflix. The movie isn't. I don't know if there's a place to stream the movie anywhere. But I got this on eBay from a pretty, the seller seems to get a pretty steady supply of copies in. So if you guys are looking to watch the movie, you know, that's an option. But yeah, Cowboy Bebop, both the movie and the show. Very, very, very happy to have this in the collection. And second to last, we've got season 1 of One Punch Man. I got this because I really like One Punch Man, and I watched the first season subbed on Netflix, and I didn't know if there was a dub, and I looked, and there was. Watched the dub. I liked it. I like dubs, you know. But season 1 is pretty hard to beat. Season 1 is probably the best season out of the 2. Season 2 has some more of my favorite characters, but the animation quality is a little bit of a lesser quality than the first season, but you know, yeah, whatever. So season 1 of One Punch Man. I will probably get season 2, but I'm fully caught up on the manga, so do I really need it, you know? And last but certainly not least, we've got Mars Red, the complete season. I don't know if there's going to be season 2. The story left off in such a place where I don't think it really needs a season 2. It was a pretty, you know, it wrapped up pretty nicely. But this was, and still is, really the first anime in a while that I binged the entire show in one night. I was hooked in the first episode, and I watched it all the way through the end. Several hours passed. I think I went to bed that night at like 4:30 in the morning and slept until like 1:30 in the afternoon. But it was worth it. This show was really good. Best way to describe it, vampires in Tokyo after World War I. And as a history nut, I mean, I'm getting my degree in history. World post World War I is a really interesting era for me. I really enjoy studying that era of time, and you know, just Tokyo and Japan in general, and like the early 1900s is just super interesting as well. And so I was like, oh, this is like two of my favorite settings put into one, and there's vampires, which are freaking awesome. So it wasn't a hard sell for me. It wasn't a hard sell. This show also has a lot of theater sort of elements and references. One of the characters is like, several of the characters are theater actors. And it's a really cool aspect of the story. I'm a bit of a theater nerd. I enjoy plays. Really, I really enjoy plays. Going and watching a live performance is one of the best things for me. It's just so fun. But Mars Red is really good. Again, I don't know if there's going to be a season 2. There also is a manga, and I believe this is also based on a game. So there's plenty of ways to enjoy it after you watch the anime, but Mars Red is definitely a highly recommended series for me. So yeah, Mars Red. So yeah, guys, that is everything for the video today. Again, gonna be planning something special for, you know, hitting those big milestones recently. Not sure what yet, but if you check out my Instagram, I will keep everyone posted on there. There's a link, I believe, in my channel banner here, if you guys want to check it out. But yeah, that is everything for today, guys. So, you know, like, comment, share, subscribe, all that good stuff. Sharing really helps. Sharing the video is immensely helpful. And I will see you guys in the next video. See ya.